Last year, I was interviewing for a position of Salesforce developer on my tech startup team. Had a lot of different candidates interview. One of them came to my brain teaser, got the answer wrong, and I was so impressed with how he got it wrong that I made him an offer. Yes, I literally made him an offer based on how he handled the brain teaser question. And today, I want to go through exactly what he did that impressed me so much. So first of all, let's clear the air. Unless it's a quant role, it's okay and expected that you will not get the right answer at some of these challenging brain teasers. That's fine. Ultimately, what the interviewer is trying to decipher is whether you are good at handling challenges, how you approach them, and how you deal with failure. That's really what it comes down to. So yes, we know that you don't know the answer coming into the interview, but also we expect that you probably will leave the interview still not knowing the answer. So let's go through a few steps on how you can make this a positive experience for both of you. First of all, show interest in the question. Make eye contact with the interviewer. If it's on Zoom, you can make eye contact with the camera, smile, ask for the question to be repeated, demonstrate a genuine interest in the question. Secondly, ask follow-up questions. If you're not asking follow-up questions, that means either you're brilliant and you just got it like that, or you're actually really interested once again, and you want the answer, but to get it, you need further clarification. When you're in school, when you're in college, when you're in high school, the teacher says something, nobody gets it at the first shot. You have to ask follow-up questions, so that's okay. Next, if you don't know the answer coming into the interview, which we expect you not to, you have to think through the steps. The worst thing for me as an interviewer is when a candidate comes in, listens to my question, and just sits there like this for 2 minutes, kind of staring off at the wall, and then, oh, the answer is 13. What? Was that a guess? Like, I don't know if you're actually thinking through anything or what your logical steps are. That's awful. Because if you get it wrong, you're immediately one of the worst candidates who answered this question. So speak your mind. Even if you think you don't know how to approach the question, just speak it out. It's the best thing for you. And on top of that, ask for a pen and paper. If you're in person, literally ask for a pen and paper. If you're on a Zoom interview, ask for permission to write things down and write through your logic as you're saying it. Organized people do not trust their own minds. They write things down step by step to make sure they don't miss anything. So that's totally cool, and it's a really positive thing. Ultimately, what happens if you do all this and you just can't get the solution? That's fine. So there are 3 different ways you can approach it. You can say, I don't know. You can say, I can't figure this out. Can you give me the answer? And you can say, you know what? This is really interesting. Do you mind if I try solving this later on and give you the answer by tonight? A lot of interview professionals, I've heard them say that it's not good to ask if you can have an extension on the question, so to speak, and get back via email. And I understand why. First of all, if you don't get back, then you just look sloppy. But even if you do, the interviewer might think you used Google. Here's why I don't care. If you ask for that extension and you do get back to the interviewer, email later in the night, you have an opportunity to demonstrate amazing skills in terms of note-taking, organization, and just note-writing skills. And that's where this candidate really shined. I asked a really complicated brain teaser. He got it wrong. Well, he didn't get it wrong. He just couldn't give me an answer. I heard his logical steps. He was kind of on the right path, but just didn't get an answer. But when I got the solution through email, and maybe he did get the answer through Google, when I ultimately got the solution, it was so superbly organized. Step 1, drawn out. Step 2, drawn out. Step 3, and then the bottom, the solution, circled in a different color pen. When I saw that, I was like, I need this person on my team. This person is so organized. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the brain teaser anymore. And that's something you can do. Yeah, even if you need to go to Google for the solution, and it's okay to even write an email. I couldn't get the answer, but I looked online. This is the answer I got, and I broke down the steps and wrote it for you. Even that's okay, as long as you're honest. But the point is, you have another opportunity. It's like a second round interview to come back and demonstrate your note-taking and your organizational skills. If you found this video interesting, leave a like, hit the bell notification, subscribe, and of course, leave a comment down below with any challenging interview questions you've gotten. how you've handled them, if you've asked to solve them later, and how you went about doing that. I'll see you guys next week.